Okay, well that worked. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Diana mid into a Yone. It's a melee versus melee. Of course, Diana is not that bad into melee picks because we do have a 3-hit passive that feels pretty good to play around. But how Diana works is that we have a 3-hit passive. When I use my ability, also we get bonus attack speed and for a little bit. And when we land our Q, we apply Moonlight. Our E is something that is a dash, and it resets the Moonlight, or it gets rid of it and makes it so you can use your dash again. Your W is a shield. She's a pretty simple and straightforward champion. But today we're trying out Dusk and Dawn, which is a new item, and a Mer Mana build that I saw. And you go Mer Mana because then you just auto-attack to trigger the Mer Mana all the time. And apparently it isn't that bad going full tank afterwards, and you can still deal, like, plenty of damage, surprisingly. I managed to dodge his ability. That was huge. Dang, he was able to get that off. That sucks. So, well, he did have lethal tempo stacked, so kind of hurt bad, but it is what it is. It was like an even-ish trade. He might try to use his W pretty soon. Wow, he didn't get hit by that so badly that he used his E just to dodge it. Okay. Wow, my auto attack didn't go off. That's so tragic. We'll probably just take a TP back then. I'm not really happy with the trading pattern that I did, but honestly, at least I have enough to buy a tier, because if we're going to be going Mer Mana, I need to make it so I can actually stack it in lane and stuff. Otherwise, it's going to take too long to finish it. So we'll just have to TP back afterwards. Our trading patterns were unfortunately just not good enough. But that's my own fault for making that mistake. So we'll just be down some farm. It's chill. Could be worse. Our E goes on a super long cooldown when you use it. Without the Moonlight, so that's why you try to usually not do that very frequently. What? I cannot believe that guy survived my Q. That sucked. I do have red buff here, so it will take time to kill him, but he'll probably die. Nice. Well, Hecarim was able to kind of just make me super fed now, because I'm going to be able to get to my item way faster now. And I have double buffs too. He just used his TP recently. The Dusk and Dawn item kind of is strange to build in my opinion, because it requires no Amp Tome. It actually only requires a Blasting Wand, which is a bit strange in my opinion to get. But we do have enough for it now. I'm going to go way further away because I felt like I'd probably get ganked if I didn't. So now we will just look for it. As you can see, there's also a Sheen. I guess I could go Sheen as well. You know, maybe that would honestly be better. Just because for Diana trading patterns, how it usually works is that you land Q, go in with your shield plus your auto attacks with your E, and you either want to continue going with your E, or you actually just like E onto a enemy minion to leave. Because you only can go onto enemy stuff, so you can't use your dash like in any other way. But, of course, if the minions are like in a good position, you can actually leave through that. Wow, I'm surprised that landed. I don't have my shield, so I feel like it's not worth it. It's too risky. Even if I have red buff and stuff. Because honestly, I could probably get ganked too, and that would be an issue. Short trade. Pretty good one. I got Conquer procced and landed another Q for another good trade. We'll just throw out another Q and just back away a little bit because I'm honestly a little bit worried about this Echo still like re-ganking us. Use my Q when he uses his to make sure that we just landed on top of him. So now we got another big trade again. How come I'm being pinged? I want to do an E auto attack with the Sheen, but honestly, he kind of plays far away. He just used his E and that cooldown's pretty dang long. I could try to probably all in if I really wanted to, but I imagine that it's most likely not going to work because other people are here. Dude, are you serious? That was so dang close. I was able to almost kill him. If I had literally landed like anything at the very end, I probably could have done it. But, I mean, definitely shows if you ever... Oh, wait. I think he might die. Nice. I even get an assist for that. With Diana, how your ultimate works is that you'll, like, drag everybody to the middle, and it will deal damage after a second, and it does more damage for each champion you pull in. It does more. It's not, like, a substantial amount, but it's enough to usually make it so you can maybe even 2v1, as you saw. I mean, I almost got him. Bro. Junglers and wanting me to, like, sacrifice so many minions for basically nothing. I can't help this guy. Oh well, we'll just, like, stay back. So this build, honestly, won't feel that good, probably until I finish the Mer mana. We're gonna go defensive boots. They do have, I feel like, mostly AD damage, and of course that will help out versus Yone if I go, like, play the steel caps and stuff, so... Got 3-hit passive onto him. Oh, I really messed that up, dang. Well, I guess you win for now, brother. It's time for me to head on out and just TP back. I thought he was going to go in further, so I used my ultimate preemptively to try to buffer it, but it didn't really work that way. We'll just TP back mid to get the wave. Our trading pattern against Yone doesn't really seem that good, but... I'm guessing that he just wants to TP back. I think that we might just have to wait for our spike point before we can really fight him that well. This Nami, for some reason, just doesn't want to rotate mid. She's like just rotating to help out the other person instead of helping me out. She could have just rotated mid, just punished that guy so hard, but didn't want to. It's fine. Looks like we at least have really good pressure with this Hecarim, like, doing this invade. Preferably, though, I want to, like, continue trying to pressure this guy. I'll rotate to this instead, though. Got one. I still have my, What? Nice. That guy dies, too. I was about to say I still have my flash, but wasn't really necessary for a little bit. Now I don't have it. This guy maybe could fight me. There is an Echo around mid, and I'm just wondering if he's going to commit or not. Because I kind of want to go buy my Dusk and Dawn, but more fights are just, like, constantly breaking out. It's just non-stop, dude. But it seems like it's going to be good because of Kled mostly. Kled being able to join on the fight is huge. I have nothing to do. I should just base. I'm not going to help out any longer, dude. I need to go buy. I'll just be happy that I have my Dusk and Dawn now. So now if we go Mer mana, hopefully my tier will be fully stacked by then, because the whole entire point of this build is to make it so this Mer mana trigger is, like, really good. And also, it's not completely AD wasted stats, because Diana auto-attacks a lot and uses abilities a lot, so you do the bonus physical damage, but because you auto-attack so frequently, of course, that's just good damage itself, too. Oh, we'll just ult him. Might as well. Got him with the last hit. This is gonna tell you that it only did 250 damage, which is pretty mediocre, but the thing is that it doesn't track when you do a double on hit. Because this applies on hit effects an additional time when you do the Spell Blade, which is the unique effect. And that's the thing that's kind of difficult to, like, track, because it just doesn't do it. It's time for me to just back away. I have a pretty big shutdown. We're doing pretty good. The stacks of my tier definitely should, I think, be done by the time that I finish Merman, unless I get super fed somehow. Like, if I just get more kills, maybe. I just want to take this plant, because I'm worried about running out of mana, because Diana can have bad mana issues. I tried landing Q onto him, but it didn't even work. Dang. That's right. This guy doesn't have his Bork just yet, which is a huge thing. So we're okay versus him still. When he finishes Bork, I do feel like it might get really difficult facing him. Holy crap, actually did so much damage without even landing like anything there. I just used my Eon to a minion. Let's just take out this ward. I'm kind of wanting to not buy until I have the full item completed, because why do I care about buying just like the AD version? Or just like the Warhammer, right? It just gives us some AD and some CDR, but the stats aren't too crazy. The biggest thing will be the effect from the Merman itself. We already took bot lane turret, so I guess it's time for me to buy. Never mind. I'm just thinking about if I want to, like, just still stick around until it's fully completed or not. Because the fight might break out since Hecarim just took out that wave. And because he took the wave, I didn't have to rush urgently down here, and I had like a moment of like 20 to 30 seconds of not having to really do anything, because I don't miss anything down here. Because if a mid lane fight broke out, I would have just immediately been prepared to join in. We only need 500 gold. That's only a couple waves, because you also just get gold gen over time. Does he have Bork yet? He does not. That's huge. Oh, dang. My teammate backed away, so I don't even know where he went. That sucks. Oh, well. Not like I can get him if I don't know where he is. This guy also has Dusk and Dawn. Interesting. I probably can't get this played. It's not really something I want to be fighting. This, Volibear, I feel like, would be able to beat me just because of his sustain, I think. Because Volibear heals for a ton. And I don't have any anti-heal versus him. And I just know that, like, the tier purchase is a bunch of money, and it literally gives you nothing right now, right? When you finish the Mermana, it gives you bonus AD based off of how much mana you have. So that's, like, a huge factor of me needing the item. Even his components of his build are better than mine because they immediately give a power spike, unlike the thing that I have. Team is fighting hard bot. I don't know if I can get there, but I can try. In fact, it's probably not even worth going down for now. Volibear is coming mid. I do have my teammates coming in, and I'm wondering if I could, like... Just all in. Dang, I was hoping that with Nami I would be able to survive, but I did get to deal enough damage that I get to be a little bit closer to my stuff. Okay, she just got herself killed. That was, like, not necessary, but that's okay. It was close. Volibear damage, honestly, wasn't really that dangerous. It was kind of both of them combined that did an insane amount. Also, this build path apparently feels pretty good once you buy those tank items because you can start sustaining yourself with Conqueror plus, like if you go Riftmaker, you can start getting Omnivamp and just dealing damage with your items, and you'll start sustaining quite a bit, is what I've been told. We even have Revitalize and Shield Bash to make it even better. Huh. Not really sure why Hecarim just took all my stuff, but alright. He kind of just took my farm. Sad. I don't know why he did that. I still need 200 gold, bro! Oh, it's so annoying, actually. Yeah, we honestly kind of destroy him. That didn't feel very close, considering I still have Flash. And also, I don't even have the item that really matters for this type of build, so I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to be like after I finish this. Alright. I was going to buy. Mana is completed. The next build could be that Riftmaker. Otherwise, we just go full tank. Like, Randuin's wouldn't be bad versus their team comp. But they both build out of this Ruby Crystal, so we'll decide after that. But it is completed, so now we deal bonus 20 physical damage on hit, and also we have the damaging abilities also deal bonus physical damage too. Dude, he accidentally canceled my ability. My E got canceled there. Darn. Did 350. No, this guy's alone, but I don't think that he's gonna go for me. I don't think I can get him. How quickly do we take turrets, too? Oh my goodness. That doesn't kill me. Doesn't deal enough. He used his ultimate. He doesn't have it anymore, at least. I get some plates for myself. I'll just buy here. We have one ward down. I guess I just have to back off way further than this. Sorry, bro. I don't also feel confident going into that either, so I'm just not going to. It's not worth it. You know, or I can just take mid. I'll just go top lane to collect the wave. Let's try the Randuins and just see how it feels. Please, Hecarim, don't take my wave again, dude. You have your whole entire topside jungle to farm. So my Merman has done 811 so far. I feel like we haven't really fought that much with it just yet, though. Which is the biggest thing. I really want to fight with it more. But also I know that my split push power is insane, so that's why I'm like still just going, because I know that My champion is absolutely ridiculous. It is taking all of their turrets so quickly. Because Diana's bonus attack speed kind of goes hard. Because your 3-hit passive works on turrets, which is the biggest thing. I'll just TP bot to defend it. I did use my shield pretty recently. Don't know if that matters or not. So yeah, that was like not difficult at all. Although I am way more strong than him. But I'm just so tanky. Another thing about Yone is that his damage is more the higher health I am, because how his champion works is that he has Bork, and that does current HP. I'm glad that enemy team is not FFing, because I really, really, really want to see what this is going to be like when I finish my tank item, and I really want to like fight multiple people at once just to see what it feels like here. Ugh, but does my team just win? Darn, I think that they do, don't they? Oh, wait. Maybe not. My other tank item would probably be like... Yep. Dang, dude. Well, anyways, that was game 1 of it. I guess I'll just try it again and just see what it feels like in another game. I mean, ultimately, it feels very easy to beat this Yone. It was not difficult whatsoever once I got those spikes going for myself. Damage dealt was alright, but I didn't get to be part of so many team fights. Otherwise, I probably could have had way more. And the person that I was going against was probably Master Tier last season. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Diana. We are versus a Tryndamere this game. I'm a little bit concerned about maybe not having the best way of fighting this guy during the early game, honestly. Because I'm just wondering if he can just spin and just auto-attack a bunch. I've never really played the Diana versus Trynd matchup very frequently, so I'm not sure how easy it's really going to be. Because if he gets lucky crits off, it actually hurts so bad. So for now, I'll just like try to play far away and stuff. Darn, I was hoping that the attack speed from using my Q earlier was going to be enough to be able to get those minions, but guess not. Oh, cool, he took a turret shot at least. I was able to get one auto attack onto him too. He will heal himself. I mean, this is a good position for me, but... Yeah, okay, so well played to him. He crit me with like a 15% chance of critting when he knew he was probably gonna die. Okay, well, I mean, sometimes... luck is not on your side, and right now it's not, so... %50 crit chance is a lot different than the other ones, so... Sadly, we are still in a pretty bad position here, aren't we? Okay, well, thankfully he decided to go for crit, so I just used my E to finish him, so I got a comeback kill. I know that he just wanted to base, and he just didn't only base because I had TP. This wave's not going to crash, is it? Is it? Oh my gosh, it is. I'm not going to help you because I need to go by. This guy's going to come back with a ridiculous item, and even though junglers think that the whole entire game revolves around scuttle crabs, it doesn't matter if this person gets upset at me because it's not going to be good for us if we get stuck mid lane versus somebody who comes back with me being like half HP, no potions, and he has like 2 items on me. So, now that I have components, that will feel a lot better. Oh yeah, I didn't buy the tier. A little bit awkward, but we'll see. What we can do. This guy has his full meter. He has 50% crit chance when he has that up. I was able to get that one minion. Just hit him with the Q and just back away. Just let him heal. I don't really mind. When he uses his W like that, it reduces my AD, and when he does it, then he's like trying to make it so I just am not able to deal as much damage to the minions, so I might miss them underneath the turret and stuff. Dude, this guy literally, I feel like, has to be one of the luckiest Tryndamere players I've ever played against. Kindred's probably not going to help out with shoving in my lane because I'm already used to that just not being something that people like doing for mid laners. They usually only play for themselves. It's alright, though. Let's just see what happens when we actually finish our fully completed item, huh? Let's just see. He has a Tiamat. Huh, is he just gonna go for, like, Wave Shove? Interesting. So, I don't know, his trading patterns still are, like, so bad for him, but, I mean, not like I can just, like, straight up kill him because he is level 6 and all. Ooh, nice. Yeah, at least used his ability, so he healed himself but got rid of his crit. I don't really have any mana, so sadly this is probably gonna be pretty bad now. He's just gonna continue healing himself and just, like, waiting for probably people to help him. If I was to go for him, it probably wouldn't work either. Hit him and the wave, but it doesn't really matter too much. Nice. So I just used my ultimate to bring him back to me and slow him a little bit. That was really good. I don't have any mana whatsoever, but, I mean, this wave should be shoved in, and we do have that 3-hit passive that is okay. We're not going to be helping the Kindred with whatever's going on. We still have to, like, focus on ourselves here. Really appreciate the help. I hope that I can give her help back when I actually, like, am strong enough to do that. I'm not helping just because I don't want to. I literally just can't. Not with what I currently have. Let's just try going Sheen, because, I mean, I feel like our trading pattern versus this guy is kind of unique. I know that I still haven't bought that tier, so, I mean, it's going to be pretty dang late, but oh well. Did he just have, like, bonus attack range on that? I didn't realize that you get bonus attack range when you do that. Huh. He didn't have his ultimate because he used it recently, so finally I got to fight him on my terms in proc Sheen so many times, because the thing is that what's good about that Dusk and Dawn and Lichbane and stuff for Diana is, I mean, your trading pattern of Q into hold on to your E until your Q is up again means that you can start getting into really crazy Sheen triggers over and over again. I was gonna hit that one time to get that. Let's back away. I can't help this guy. I have literally 0 mana. He might think that I can help, but I can't. I have literally nothing. I don't have a CC ability either. I'm not that type of champion. So we'll just TP back. take that. Our first tier. Looks like Maokai's like going so hard for top, but I feel like that's like something I don't need to help out with, is it? I guess so. Dang, hold remount, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much because it'll still probably die. It's just kind of annoying because I really wanted to go mid. I lost some of my HP and I lost a whole entire wave for that. Oh well. At least that Pled is dead. We only need 500 gold to finish our next item. Let's get this with Q. We kind of have low mana, so I'll just try to base. He honestly might be able to stop me here if he goes forward very far. He does not, though. So instead of that, I'm just going to go for plated steel caps because, I mean, that's super good against auto attackers. We'll probably, because they have a lot of healing, go for like a Thornmail or a Bramble Vest this game because, I mean, you're supposed to go tank afterwards anyways. So that's what I'll be doing. Okay, well, I can't really harass him anymore with that Ravenous Hydra, can I? He kind of just is too tanky. It's so nerve-wracking going in like that, because, I mean, if he just ulties and ghosts at me, I'm worried that I might just die, but I'm just trying to see if I can, like, make him pop his heal, because he only has crit chance when it's, like, fully on. Oh well. I mean, even if we continue losing our plates mid, it's not really that bad, because, I mean, plates always exist. We can get those plates later on, right? So there's no rush to, like, try to stop him from taking it. Plus, we're not even close to finishing our own item spikes that we probably need to make it so we're strong ourselves. Dang, I was hoping that my E was going to be in range to get that, but it wasn't. Dude, you're kidding me. Bummer, man. That last Q probably should have killed that guy, but thank you for bailing me out. I thought I had him there. At least we kind of won the fight that we can hit this a little bit, but remember that with the home guards, they get back kind of quickly, so we can't be like just doing it all the time. We have to be a bit respectful about that kind of stuff, because he can just quickly get back, and then I have to back, and now I have to run all the way back. Oh, yeah, that's right, but we did get the empowered recall. I probably could have recalled way faster than that. I'm not very used to the recall mechanic yet. I have to get used to, like, right when you finish your quest, your next recall is empowered and stuff. Really sucks that you don't have, like, a way of, like, doing it when you want to do it, because I feel like with top laners, they get TP, and they go on the V key, and I feel like mid laners should have that option too, because what if you don't want to use Empowered Recall and it was completely worthless? It sucks that we're forced to use it otherwise. I hate that. My Dusk and Dawn is so close to being completed. I also need to go, like, a Randuin's too. Nice. I kind of wish that I got the kill, but ultimately it's whatever. All I can do is press Q. That's all I got. At least you were able to get the Nami flash. Okay, Dusk of Dawn. Or, Dusk of Dawn. What? Dusk and Dawn is completed. Oh. I'm most likely dead here. I didn't realize that they had Maokai Ultimate themselves. I wasn't paying attention to that, and Maokai Ultimate kind of is busted for chasing because you can put it from such a far distance, and it really does kind of do a lot. Wait, we lost the dragon too? Bummer. Oh well. At least the game state seems even enough that after I finish this Mermana spike, I probably will be able to have the game last long enough to like build the tank items to see how it feels. I don't know if I want to go Thornmail or that Randuin's though. Maybe just a Bramble into Randuin's would be good, and just don't finish Thornmail. Gosh, Home Guard really does just take you so freaking far. Would I be able to beat him hard here? If he fought me? I don't even know. Oh, I should have continued going, huh? Whoa. Okay, well, that was not difficult whatsoever. Whoa, okay. I mean, remember that this is just Dusk of Dawn. This is not the Mermana item whatsoever. This is just straight up Diana with this item. It's not even anything to do with the Mermana just yet, but that was surprisingly much easier than I was anticipating. I got the wave! Whenever you're gonna die and you know that there's no way to escape, you should always just commit every single possible resource to get as much money as possible. So I just went for the wave, so they don't have a wave to shove out with, and we got to successfully do that. Very nice. My teammates are going kind of hard mid lane. The Jhin is still pretty dang weak. The Kled is in. The Kindred does not have ultimate, so it looks like she's probably just dead. I mean, I do have TP myself, but where would I want to TP to? Here. I just want to go for the easy kill. I'll just ulti just to, like, get her away from him. That guy also doesn't have his ultimate because he used it recently, so that's why he was so easy to kill. Dude, I'm so close to my item, yet feels so far. Okay, we're getting much closer now. I'm just going to go bot lane and farm that, and then my Manamune will be completed, but it's not going to be Mermana because I kind of bought this tier super late, which is tragic, but what can you do? Kind of was focused more on getting the items that were going to help me out with the laning phase first, so... Okay, we have the item now. I guess I'll just go buy. Buy a sweeper as well. My TP's down for a little bit, but the next objective is going to be this dragon. And now we should go Bramble, so then he heals for way less. And also, like, Silas healing, Nami healing, of course. Those guys are people that don't like that kind of thing. And then, because this guy's a lot of crit damage, and this guy, of course, is like crit damage, Randuin's will be crazy, because Randuin's can just make it so I'm technically reducing his damage by 30%. Because you can't really not crit with Trin. You will crit. That's just how the champion works. Reducing his damage by 30% seems a bit good. Wow, this guy's just freezing so hard. What the heck? He's still freezing it down there. He's just, like, trying to hold it. The thing is, though, he has a Tiamat, so it's not going to be frozen forever. Sorry, bud. It's going to start pushing back towards me any second now. I wonder if he's scared of me. He didn't use his ultimate fast enough, so he got caught out. Dude, I'm taking no damage from this guy whatsoever, but Diana is kind of a tanky champion even when she doesn't build, like, super, super tanky, especially because mid laners get those free boots. I mean, these boots are pretty powerful. Getting that, like, physical damage shield is kind of ridiculous. I wanted to hit this, but I can't. This Kled is still kind of popping off topside, though, huh? It's probably one of the biggest reasons why they're not just giving up. I do have Bramble in base, so I can go buy that. But honestly, with how low, or how, like, not threatening this Tryndamere is, I'm wondering if this is kind of, like, not even necessary. I'll still build it anyways. I maybe could have just built a full Randuin's instead and just, like, went for a magic resist item afterwards, like a Force of Nature or something. Or, like, a Spirit Visage for bigger shields, I guess. For some reason, this Zoe's, like, bot side. I don't really know why, but I guess I'll just stick around with her for now and just see if maybe this Tryndamere, like, overcommits on her. No. Tryndamere is kind of, scared still. I think I'm just gonna do their camps, then. Bro, you gotta run towards me, but okay. She ran towards the Tryndamere the opposite direction for some reason. I don't really know what that was about, but alright, she just didn't want my help, I guess. I'll just TP to this. This seems like a decent fight to be a part of. Still don't have my Mermana completed, so we didn't really get too much from that. Baron is up, so we could probably do it. Diana's really fast at doing it because of your 3-hit passive dealing bonus damage to monsters. Does 280% more. And finally, I will have my item completed. Plus, we can go buy and, like, get a Giant's Belt or something to really make myself strong. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, I got it for us at least. This Kled doesn't die. Jeez. Like, actually. The Kled unironically just, like, hard carried that fight bad, dude. That's so sad. At least I was able to secure it. Otherwise, the throw could have been, like, super, super gigantic, though. So it's chill. Unlucky, guys. The Kled damage, honestly, doesn't really seem that high. The damage that really hurt bad was the, Silas, but I still feel like that Randuin's is probably necessary, so I'm still just gonna go for that. We'll just build Giant's Bolt first, because that's probably the strongest thing that we have. And now we can see what it feels like to play her versus other bruisery champions like Silas and, Tryndamere with this type of build. We shall see. Oh, Tryndamere probably took these, didn't he? Bummer. Just walking in for now. Randuin's is gonna take a while to purchase. Dude, do you want me to go versus that guy top? Because I feel like me and you together could probably kill him, right? Dang it, he saw me because of that. No! Ah, they added like a new freaking scrying plant in that area, and that kind of is the reason. I just want the blue buff. Kled might try to hard engage on me with his teammates being nearby. Unless he's just gonna... Whoa, he's just gonna go for my teammates instead. Damn, too bad I'm so freaking slow. Very nice. Good fight, guys. I think that Mermana did about 400 bonus damage there. It also isn't, like, gonna count the bonus damage that I'm dealing from just, like, auto-attacking people, too. Sadly, inside of teamfights, I feel like that's, like, the thing that doesn't really show how good something can be. I'm on the way. Sorry. I should definitely be doing this. Nice. Good secure. I mean, I am a Diana who's tanky, so I doubt he's going to really commit that hard for me. I almost have my Randuin's completed. Kindred will probably do these, so I'll just back away, I'll just base. It's fine. I'll probably be the person to defend this Tryndamere who's going to continue shoving. Tryndamere might honestly deal a pretty ridiculous amount of damage at this point, because he kind of has a Last Whisper, so his pen is definitely way higher than it was previously. Also, there's somebody behind him as well, so that also is something I don't really want to deal with, because somebody used the plant. I don't know who it was, but somebody did. Ah, it's Kled. Kind of want the red buff. Got it. I imagine that Tryndamere is standing behind him and they're going to try to dive me as a pair. Wait, he didn't ulti. What? Well, okay, well, cool, neat. That worked out. I honestly think I was probably gonna die there. I don't think I could have survived if Tryndamere just popped his ultimate, but he didn't. And next time that they do that, it will be a bit easier for me to handle them. I kind of wanted to fight the squishy characters just to see how much damage I can deal to the squishy ones. Kind of sad. Oh my goodness, bro. That is probably upsetting. I'm not really taking any damage, am I? Like, I kind of am just standing still and taking nothing at all while dishing out so much to him. From what I've read online, people just say this is like tank Diana, basically. You only have 2 items for the big deeps, and it also feels like it's 2 different damage types that is difficult to build around, and then you're just so dang tanky that you can, like, fight people so easily. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really taking much damage from this guy. Okay, well that worked pretty well. I'm definitely dead this time, though. This guy kind of has, magic damage, and I don't have any magic resist. But good to know that I can just, like, dive the Tryndamere and Nami together and not even, like, feel like I'm in really too much danger. Dude, I feel so powerful, actually. Ooh, nice Zoe Q. Pled's kind of popping off, though. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be building next. I mean, you could go for Abyssal Mask, but that would, like, not be very good for, my Muramana. Jack Show, of course, would increase all of my armor and magic resist. I don't really have that much shielding, so going Winter's Approach sounds weird. I figured that going something that is, like, magic resist, but also CDR is best, but there's not very many options for me to choose from. I'll try this, though, just to see what it feels like. Maybe Spirit Visage is okay. And then I think my last item would honestly maybe be getting rid of Bramble and going for like a Rift Maker so I get more Omnivamp, so then the healing from my Spirit Visage becomes better. Trend is probably just gonna die instantly. I had a feeling that he was gonna pop. Kinda down to just walk into the whole entire enemy team and start fighting them, especially because I have magic resist now. I honestly think that we would probably win. This Jhin is trying to kill me, but I'm kind of regenerating a lot. Spirit Visage did 500 bonus shielding and 300 bonus healing. It's probably from Triumph, because I have Triumph. 3.5k damage on that. Dusk and Dawn doesn't, like, show damage very well because it would apply probably to the Merman itself. I did hit him with the Q. It looks like I honestly deal no damage with my abilities whatsoever, so like when people get hit by my Q like that, I bet Jhin would be like, oh my gosh, maybe I can like fight this guy. But then if I jump in and start hitting them, that's where the damage probably really goes crazy. Also, this is Ocean Dragon Soul, so I'm going to become a bit ridiculous when that is completed. Damn, it really takes a while to do it, doesn't it? They did make it so taking Soul is supposed to take significantly longer, so... Like, dragons are just tankier, basically. Should I just go in and just damage test? I kind of want to. I'm waiting. Because I have to, like, wait for my, thing, but... Dang, my W almost came back up. If I landed that first Q, I honestly think I had a much better chance. The only reason why that went kind of poorly is because I missed my Q, so that's like a Diana mechanic failure. Because I missed my Q, if I use my E, I can go in, but as you can see, the cooldown on it is like 9 seconds, so it's probably just going to make it, like, super bad for me. I don't know why the rest of the team went in afterwards, maybe because they thought that it would be, like, a good idea or something, but, if Wukong doesn't buy, or, like, base, there's a chance that we could, like, maybe lose on their push, because they even have, like, Kindred Ult. Oh, actually, with Kindred Ultimate, I think we do just lose. If you don't go in, then they just take the base. Yeah, it's probably over. Anyways, I mean, not much that I can really do about that. Sorry, guys. GG. I don't really mind about the loss. I gotta damage test this. So thanks for watching. See you guys later and all that. Peace out. Have a great day. Unfortunate with the strange decisions of, like, fighting when they just should not be, but I can't really prevent that. I just wanted to stop the Baron. Damage dealt was the highest on the team. Wukong did less damage than our Maokai support, which is interesting. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Diana in Arena. We are starting off with some gold augments. We have Combo Master, which is Phase Rush and Electrocute. The other ones were so trash that I just feel like there's no reason to get the other ones, so we will decide to go for this. I don't know if Diana has any crazy ratios in this that were changed. It looks like everything's basically the same, except for my third auto attack is an 85% AP ratio, and I really, really doubt that is that insane. Or, I mean, I doubt that is what it is on Summoner's Rift. There's no freaking way, because that's a huge number. So my 3-hit cleave is insane when I have high AP. Otherwise, the base damage is obviously kind of small. It only does 20 right now. Hecarim and Nasus? Wow, that Hecarim is so freaking tanky. I got one of them. got one of those as well. I mean, I'm getting my 3-hit passive onto him. It's not going to deal that much, though. I managed to get one of the plants again. I'm trying to kill the Nasus first, because honestly, I don't think that we can actually kill that Hecarim, so that's why I'm going for him. Ooh, nice. You knocked me into the pillar. Wow, they are not dying. Well, I kind of was the only person going for plants, and plants are kind of broken, so if I'm only the only person going for it, it's kind of a big deal. But yeah, I feel like they probably just have a better early game than us. I don't think that Diana is necessarily that crazy until he gets to other items. I feel like mostly Hecarim was the person that was the biggest threat. I mean, you can see how... I guess this pillar shows more damage than anything else, but obviously, I feel like Nasus doesn't really deal that much. It's just that the Hecarim is just Q spamming on top of everybody and dealing a pretty significant amount. If it is going to be Cassio, we'll see, and we get a fully completed item. I'm just thinking about what I possibly could go. Because there's a lot of honestly good choices. Oh, wait, do I just still want to go this? Because technically this means that I get my passive more frequently. Okay, one... Wait, how does it work? Like, right there, I got it to trigger 2 times, but... I mean, it basically just makes it so it happens on second auto instead of first, so I can trigger it way more frequently. It's almost like a Gwynsu's effect of, like, triggering your on-hit effects more... What if you went Gwynsu? Wait a second. Could I go Gwynsu's and make it so both of those things combined become even more insane? Wow, I can't believe that I got denied from getting over there. Oh well. Had a feeling he would run away like that. He is 1 HP, but... Actually, they're both 1 HP, huh? One dead. You're dead, too. I'll be sure to just get them, because otherwise I'm too scared to, maybe they get the plants or something and the whole entire game swaps. This guy has duality. We don't want him to be stacking that either. It says that this did zero damage, but I feel like it's just bugged, most likely. Does Cassie have crazy ECD? She does. No wonder. You know, Hemomancers would honestly be kind of goofy, yet honestly work decently, I feel. But Rune Carver would be also nuts as well for triggering it very frequently. I'm going to do something a bit more unique. I just want to see what it feels like to go this unique build path. So this needs 30% lifesteal or Omnivamp, and I can't get that unless I buy another item, probably like Riftmaker, because Riftmaker will allow me to trigger it. I mean, I'll just have to leave. Wow, I actually need to ult you. It's crazy. I did not expect to have to do that. I did get off a little bit of damage before I died. His axe unfortunately missed. He should be able to res me. There is a plant up there too, though, that he probably should go for beforehand. This still says 0, even though it's just bugged. And you just kill him. Oh. You just gave him Heartsteel trigger, bro. If you killed him faster, you wouldn't have given it to him. So when I finish this, it will cause me to drain damage, including if my ally damages them too. So if we're both jumping on somebody, I'll be healing from not only the insane amount of like Omnivamp that I have, but also my teammates. That's kind of why I went for it. But it's only gonna happen when I trigger this Riftmaker after 4 seconds of combat, though. So that's the only issue, is that I need to kind of have it triggered through this. Otherwise, I could go with Gunblade and just immediately have it. It's possible. In fact... maybe that's better. So as you can see, I gained 500 HP. Now I have this, like, crazy effect going on. And my auto attacks deal good damage. My AP does good damage. I know that my AP is not going to be giga high for my on-hit just yet. But we'll get there. I don't know if I even want to go maybe even a Nashor's Tooth to make it even stronger. Or if I just want to go, like, more tankiness. I mean, I'll just shield this. It doesn't really deal that much damage. Fine, they get that plant. We'll get this one. That's fine. Not him ulting again, dude. Whoa. How many ults does this guy have? Olaf is a way better initiator than I am. He got an ulti 3 times this fight. Dude. But my healing was so crazy, though. I almost was able to, like, sustain myself through both of them. Olaf... Okay, so the reason why I'm not going in is because, like, if I just phase check them and Elise lands a stun on me, we'll just lose. I'll just get hit by a couple of Karthus Qs, and I'll get hit really hard. But the thing is that she has a... My Olaf has a way to make himself immune to CC with his ultimate. Do I really want this? I'm gonna do Wooglets. Wooglets gives you so much AP, and honestly, I guess really high AP with this type of build has to not be that bad. What do you have, Tap Dancer? Dude. Oh, that's so frustrating, but oh well. At least I made it so she didn't get a crazy amount of healing on me. Oh, I would miss that. You should still die, though. And I do have a lot of regen still. I just need to make sure that I can probably get this, at least like one of these plants, minimum. Because I don't think that this guy can survive. If we just try to DPS him, it's way too difficult. It's going well. So this Wooglets means that I have to go Death Cap and also Zhonya's. I feel as though... You know what? I probably should get the Zhonya's first because I don't really have that much AP. What is that guy building? Who? This other Olaf? Sword of Blossoming Dawn? Yeah, his build path is kind of strange. Have to admit, it is a bit weird. Yeah, they just immediately die. There's no way that we ever lose this, not with them just not really having damage on that Olaf whatsoever. Damn, bro, you have 3 attack speed? That's very high. My attack speed isn't really that crazy. This already hits for 446, but once I finish this death cap, the thing about Wooglets is that it kind of gives you a huge amount of AP on its own. Usually death cap in this game mode kind of is meh. 65 AP is barely anything, but Wooglets gives you 350%. It's so ridiculously, like, better than the other one. Anyways, heal and shield power up. I kind of want that, honestly. That sounds crazy. I know Fortune Shard is, like, fun and stuff, but this is gonna make it so my shielding in, like, Omnivamp and stuff healing is so good. We only have 1 shield, I know, but who cares? Let's just buy this. This guy has Cloak of Starry Night, which is the one that makes it so he just doesn't really take that much damage from magic damage. He also has Rite of Ruin to give himself bonus shielding with critical healing, too. So those two things together are kind of big. We might be able to just outpace their damage, though, still. Dang, I didn't even get to the plant, though. I have to flash for this. I just have to get it. That guy's just gonna die. My teammate's way too fast. He just literally presses right click and his character will basically win it for him. The healing was 3,000 that round from my Hemomancers. It's actually so crazy how strong it is when they don't have anti-heal. Oh, they changed it so, like, it tells you how much damage it does each round now. That's nice. I like that. Wow, Electrocute barely does anything. 223? That seems awful. That seems terrible. What would I even want at this point? Adapt? Ooh, Numb to Pain is so crazy. This is Death Dance passive. So now I take 30% less immediately, but then it gets dealt over time to me. But that just means that I have more opportunity while the damage is being slowly dealt to me to sustain myself and make myself, like, last way longer, which is so sick. Holy crap. Hecarim has JG. He also has Tank It or Leave It, so he has 2 crit stuff. That's kind of threatening, dude. How is this person not winning more frequently? They're about to get kicked out? Seriously? That's bonkers. When you're in the E, it's kind of a big deal, so... I don't know if it's my Olaf dealing the crazy damage and just one-shotting them, or if I'm actually dealing a lot, but I guess we'll see at the end of the game, won't we? Next item round, I finally can finish my Wooglets. Finally, dude. You can sell this needless to make it so you don't have to sell your starting item. So Wooglets is now completed. I have 708, no, we'll just say 800 damage now on that. We will take the magic pen, and we will take the magic pen again. Nice. Now we have 22 flat pen, just so we deal a little bit more damage, because honestly, we probably already are tanky enough, but just being able to deal a little bit more is very good. He has Feel the Burn, which is Exhaust. Kaisa might be able to kite us out if we mess up our abilities, I guess. We'll see. If that happens... my teammate immediately died. Bummer. They just missed everything on me. Oh my gosh, I think that Hui didn't even go for me. What happened is that, unfortunately, it hit me when he was going for my Olaf. When I was trying to hit both of them at the same time. I'm gonna take the Omni Vamp. So now we have 55. Bro. Our Omni Vamp is so crazy, but I mean, if I can't hit them, that's like such a huge deal, though. Okay, we're versus the set Cassio. This definitely could be a loss. This isn't an easy round to win. I still also have like 2 more item slots to go because Wooglets is technically 2 items in 1. So I still have a lot of things to purchase for myself to make myself stronger. I almost kind of want to just go Rite of Rune, even though I feel like it's not too crazy on me because I don't have that much crit, but I'm just thinking to myself, if I really do have such crazy healing and shielding, what if I increased it even further? Well, I'm wondering if I can get to this Cassio or not. Well, the set kind of one-shot me, but my Olaf has, like, infinite attack speed, so I honestly think that him going for that was not smart. What? You need it. Oh my gosh, he messed up. Dang. Dude, well, we lost, darn. He could have just went for me because he should have known that Cassio was gonna do that. Oh, thank goodness we might actually not lose now because, this set doesn't have his W just yet. I'll try to Zhonya's it. Oh, never mind. Thankfully, I'm not dead yet. He didn't hit the tree damage portion of it. Nice. Big win. Yeah, but he should have res me when Cassio was going bot to, like, get her stuff. Instantly sell all of your items and buy more. Yo, I got Omnivamp again. This is so... I don't even think this is good at this point. I have 75%. But I just feel like my damage isn't high enough to really, like, benefit from that. That's so goofy, though. Yeah, bro, you're healing me so much. I don't deal damage. I'm kind of just a spectator this game. The game's all on you, Mr. Olaf. I'm just worthless. They do have anti-heal on Karma. Huh. I seem to not be taking any damage. To those guys, at least. Another item. Who is it? The Karthus and the Elise? These guys are very difficult to kill. I feel like I should just go Banshees, honestly. What if that's the play? Make myself slightly tankier. It still gives me AP, which is nice, but at least now I have something to feel more confident that I can go in very aggressively right at the beginning of the round, maybe. Well, nope, you died way too fast, brother. And I did get stunned one time and immediately die, but, I mean, I can't really do anything about that. At least maybe these guys, please take home the win, Olaf. Is he saying that because he thinks that he's... Yeah, they're gonna lose this next round? If I save my money, I could technically buy another Prismatic, but what would I want? What do you mean knock him out set? This Karthus literally just spoke kindly about you. The Karthus is saying, take home the win, Olaf, because he knows that he's going to lose, and then he said to the set to knock them out. Bro, Karthus was literally wanting us to win. Yes, GG. Bro, the Karthus was on our side. I think that getting a prismatic and getting something lucky would be one of the biggest things for strength this game, but I don't know if I can get that. There's so many prismatics that'd be so crazy. Flesh Eater is okay. Gargoyles is okay too. Decapitator is meh. Lightning Rod is okay. Guess we're taking Flesh Eater. And Magic Resist versus Cassio, and we'll just get higher AP, so I have 1000 AP now. He has Lightning Strikes. Mutation. Oof. Is that a big deal? Oh my goodness. I can't win it, dude. It's too difficult. I can't deal enough. I was able to honestly last a long time. All right, let's see how much damage I did. The 60k is okay. I know it's not like super, super high, but I was like invincible versus so many people. If only I was versus like not a set. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later and all that. Peace out. Bye.